Hi everyone, it's Chukuma from Mastermind Automobile Solutions. Today we want to do a new video of our customers and cars owners show-off series. It's been quite a while we did one, and today we're talking about our customers Toyota Sienna. We are telling you why the Toyota Sienna is the best minivan ever. You can't compare it. There's no comparison. Stay tuned so that you see why. Kindly like our video, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment. Thank you. So why are the Toyota Siennas the best minivans ever? They are in their fourth generation now. This particular one is the third generation Toyota Sienna, and it's my favorite of all of them. Why is it my favorite? It has the 3.5-liter V6 engine, which we'll be showing you, and an ultra-reliable transmission. It's currently in its fourth generation now. Now, what did they do? From 2010 to 2020, they made these. And then from 2021, the fourth generation started. That one came with a hybrid engine, a four-cylinder, 2.5-liter hybrid engine, and then an ultra-reliable transmission as well. So what's the difference between this and the new model? The newer models are extremely beautiful. Really nice to look at, really good interior, exterior, everything. But why do I still prefer these ones? They are faster, they are quicker, and they give you that raw speed and reassuring grip when you drive them. Any van at all is not meant for sports, it's not meant for speed, it's not a race car. But this gives you power that you would get to really admire. And this engine, the engine under this one, I have a great feeling that it's going to outlive the one in the newer ones. Don't get me wrong, the newer ones are equally very good as Toyotas keep perfecting things. So that's what they did with this other one. But the rapid change in technology, yeah, people are enjoying it, people like it. But if you've not driven this one and you go to that one, I'm sure you'll be fine. But if you've tasted this one, you have that lack of power. You would miss the raw power in this one. And it's ultra reliable. More so, it's way more affordable than the ones that were made from 2021 upwards. So we're going to show you what the engine is like, what the interior is like, and then a little bit of analysis so you see the current state of the car, the van, I mean. Now, what powers this Toyota Sienna? It's powered by the ultra reliable 2GR engine. This particular engine, as long as you do your services, you maintain it, you take care of it, it has absolutely no problem. Whenever I hear people whining that, oh, 2GR engines are problematic, look very closely. Those are people that don't do their maintenance as they should. Those are people that don't care about their cars. They just drive them till they have problems. With this engine, you have absolutely no problems as long as you're doing its maintenance. Not that it doesn't have its weaknesses or things that may break down from time to time, but I'm just telling you that as a whole, it's solid. It's, rugged. It goes. It's a typical V6. And look what they did. They managed the space here. They were able to fit in this big engine, make it look like it's not as big as it is. But when you drive it, of course, you're going to understand. And then it's mated to an ultra reliable automatic as well, which goes really fast, which is um, you know, makes the engine fast, better than what you have in the generation after this one. So in this car, nothing major has been done. It's been in use, it's been in our care since it was purchased 3+ years ago. And what have we done? Regular services. We've done a little work on the suspension recently. For the first time, we did some major work actually. The inner CV joints, shock absorbers, lower arms, and brake pads, things like that. We did a whole lot of work on it very recently. We've also done paint jobs about twice on the car. So if you look at it, you will see the body is still in immaculate shape. You see, it's in immaculate shape. You see what it looks like. The whole body. You're going to see still in top shape. The up, really good shape. Even though it hasn't been cleaned up for, I can tell, maybe 2 days, but you can still see what it's like. It's still shining, still in good shape. Tires brand new, rims still okay. It's been properly taken care of. And I tell you what, if they keep at it, if they keep taking care of this Sienna, it will go over 10 years and still be solid. You know, it's going to be as solid as it came, as long as it remains under our care, as long as they keep listening to what we say they should do, you know, our advices and the repairs we do. This will go 10 years plus and still be in good shape. So car maintenance, especially when you buy a good car, it's in your hands, it will last for a really long time. So that's why we say buy a good car, keep it in good care, and you're going to enjoy it really. So you can see what the interior looks like. Great combination in the inside, a mixture of cream and some black. We took out the cream old leather steering cover that was there. I put in this black one for them when we did the body work so that it matches up things, and you can see what it looks like. Blends well with the floor mats and even the door components that you can see in the car. And to open the back door, you just touch this button, it slides through, it gives you a gateway to the back door where you would see comfortable seating position, you know, really expansive. There's a 3-row seat, there's the back as well. All good, all nice, you know, looking really clean and well kept. And if you come to the boot, if you come to the boot area, you would see that it has quite a good space as well. uh can open this from here, and you can see this part is for your cargo. To see that you can keep a lot of things. This one came off, so you can easily slide it back through over here. So it slides back on, and that's it, latches back on. Okay, so this is the trunk area, quite some cargo space. If you want more space, you can put this third row seats back to allow for more room. Comfortable seating, and to make things nice, if you want to watch some stuff, here's a DVD player which you can slide back for everyone at the back to actually enjoy. You know, you can play whatever you want here. You have spaces for USB, HDMI, and I think you can put yeah, a CD player somewhere. So really nice, really well planned out. AC vents all over, see some controls around. So this is a real road cruiser. This is a travel car. This is a car you're really going to enjoy. Inside the car, we're still looking at things. And when you start the car, it starts right up. AC is still freezing cold. Yeah, we did some work on the AC shortly after it came. We actually fixed the AC, put in new compressor, and I think that was in 2020. Yeah, shortly after it came, and it's been working since then. So later this year is going to turn 4 from the work we did. It's lasted 4 times, been blowing freezing cold ever since, you know. So it's something that is remarkable, something that these Siennas are known for. They last for very long time. So we're going to do some analysis, see what type of shape the car is in, see different things about it, and tell you. We're going to see what kind of shape the car is in. I've not actually plugged in a scan tool in this car in quite a long time, despite being a car we take care of. It's been in good shape. I know the last time I saw that the catalytic converters were quite off. So I'm going to see whether those same problems are still there or whether we have new problems, so that we see what shape this Sienna is actually in. Forget that it looks clean. Is it actually as good as it is? So we plug in the scan tool over here, plug in my scan tool, and we turn on the ignition so that it tells us what things about the car we can see into the heart and soul of this car by the aid of this scan tool. And then whenever you want to scan, it's always important you have the car in ignition, not on not started. If you want to check things like live data and things like that, yeah, you could start up the car so you see current live data, particularly after you've driven the car for a while. And the good thing about cars like this, because the thermostats are still intact, the fan doesn't come on, so your batteries won't get to run down. So what codes do we have? I can see 6 codes, so we're going to see which of the codes are stored and which ones are permanent faults in the cars. So the stored ones are, you know, history-based codes, maybe codes that have been tripped or triggered in the past. The permanent ones are the ones that are currently in the car. So whatever it is, we'll see. So we can see the first one as oxygen sensor heater control circuit low, bank 1 sensor 1. So this is the oxygen sensor closest to the engine upstream area, showing there are some problems with it. I noticed this a while back, maybe last year, but the owner says it drives well and they are okay with the fuel consumption. They are not yet ready for these problems, so it's been on. So the second fault there is the same oxygen sensor, okay, is on pending. And then we have the third one as still oxygen sensor bank 1 sensor 1, and then bank 2 sensor 1. Okay, the rear sensor is also showing here as well as control circuit low. So it could have a problem with the connection, or the sensor itself may be bad outrightly. And we have a code for the catalytic converter, catalyst system efficiency below threshold. So this can happen after a while. This car is about maybe 14 years now. Yes, 2010. So it's about 14 years now. So yes, this kind of codes can be triggered. Like I said, they are fine with the way it drives. They are okay with what it consumes. So they say they will repair these problems, which I identified last year, but they are not obviously ready because the car is still serving them. The bank 2 catalytic converter is also faulty, as is showing here. So other than those, we don't have any other problems here. So we're going to start up the car and check out the live data. See what the live data is like currently on this car. So we starts right up as it's always been. So we go to live data here and wait for it to load, so we see exactly what things are like in this car. So far so good. Okay, we can see the engine RPM. We can see all the information about the car, including the spark advance, and then we can see what the map sensor readings are like, as well as the throttle position sensor. All good so far. And then when I look at the oxygen sensor bank 1 sensor 2, it's not showing any figures at all, so showing that that sensor is actually bad. And then for the short term fuel trim, it's almost 100%, 99.2. So that's the real state of the car, and that shows it's in real great shape. The downstream oxygen sensor bank 2 sensor 2 as well is not reading. So those two sensors are actually faulty, and I'll remind them once again to look at them. They've postponed it long enough. And we can see the short-term fuel trim for the same bank, equally nice. So other than that, those sensors, car is running really well. For the lambda area, we can see is almost perfect as well, 0.999998 sometimes. And then the bank one, the one closest to the engine, the upstream, is reading here just stagnant. So it should be fluctuating more than this. So there's actually a fault with that particular bank. And then okay, these are the warm-up codes. It's telling us that 4 of them. So even if it's been erased, you still get to see all 4 codes again. And we are going to see and then it's funny because I'm seeing temperature readings for the catalytic converters. Here are them. So the fault may actually be mostly from the sensors. Catalytic converter is reading 524 26 Fahrenheit, fluctuating. This is for the bank 1 sensor 1, bank 2 sensor 1, and bank 1 sensor 2. And this is for this other bank 2 sensor 2. So in all, there are 4 catalysts, 2 pre-cats and 2 post-cats. They're all reading. So most likely what needs to be really checked out are the sensors of this car. Overall, the figures look good. The car is running very well. It's on, it's steaming, and it's so nice. Idle is where it should be. And the car is overall in top shape. So if we are going to recommend this car, of course, that's what I would say. It's in good shape. It's something you should use. So it's been a good day. It's been nice driving this Sienna around, analyzing it, looking at what we've done so far through, the ownership since this car came in 2020 for our customer. They've had zero worries, zero complaints. We just did some work recently. Other than that work, car has really been in good shape. AC still blows freezing cold. Since the last time we did it in 2020, it hasn't stopped working. So this is a car I would always recommend. This is a car if you have a family, if you want a car, a vehicle that you guys can cruise around, maybe do road trips, travel with, this is the one to get. So if you're in the market for a minivan, yeah, you can have cheaper alternatives. You can have different price ranges, but I tell you what, this is the very best one in the market. So if you want to get one, this particular generation from 2010 to 2012 would always be our top pick. It's something you should look at. So thanks for watching our video. Kindly subscribe to our channel. You need to click the notification bell so that you're notified whenever we post a new video. Leave us a comment, reach us, give us suggestions on new videos. Thank you for watching.